What is up? What is up? This is Abraham Walker with Where to Live in Northern Virginia. We are at another park,
Fairfax County Park.
Fairfax County Park, and that voice that you just heard magically, that is the one and only Crystal Walker, the better half of Ask A Walker, also the better half of the Walker family, all that jazz. How are you doing, Crystal?
Excellent. Excellent.
You doing well? So where are we at today?
Well, we're at Burke Lake Park, located in Burke, Virginia. And we are just about to start on the fitness trail. Well, we'll start on the fitness trail right here. And then probably head onto the lake trail.
Excellent. So we'll start on the fitness trail. The fitness trail, it looks like there are several different obstacles for you to work out on.
I want to say there are 14. So this is the Perrier Parcourse Fitness Trail. So you work your way through this circuit of, doing, in the beginning here is just like the first few that we're going to pass are just stretches.
Which is important. It's important to stretch. Oh, look, you could do the toe touches here.
Yes, they want you to do your toe touch. Rather than doing toe touches, I don't know, anywhere else.
Right.
Oh, look, jumping jacks. Couldn't do that anywhere else.
Well, at least they tell you about it. Oh, there's a little train track here.
Yeah, so we're at Burke Lake Park, and Burke Lake Park has probably more things to do than any other park we're going to visit in Northern Virginia. And one of the things is a train track. There's a little train here that passes throughout the day. There's a carousel.
Are we going down there?
We are going down here.
Okay.
And so if we go to the left, we'll continue on and see more of the fitness trail, or we'll go this way anyway, because
which way? We're
gonna go left. I'm sorry, because that'll take us on a lake trail too. So we'll just
look at this beautiful view.
Right. So this is Burke Lake. Ducks. So you can go fishing here. So lots of folks fish here at Burke Lake Park.
Nice.
Yeah. As you can see, it's a pretty big lake. If we were to do the entire lake trail, it would be just under 5 miles.
Which we're not.
Which we are not doing today.
Yes.
But we are going to do a nice little walk.
So, excellent. So this is in Burke, Virginia, Fairfax County. Well, if you're new to this channel, might as well finish our introduction. We got straight into the trail. If you're new to this channel, this is Where to Live in Northern Virginia, where we help individuals who are relocating to the area find a home. We also help individuals who already live here find a better location. Maybe you don't like your location right now. Maybe your neighbors are not ideal. Maybe your commute sucks. Or maybe you just don't live next to Burke Lake Park and you want to get a taste of this yourself on a regular basis. We help those individuals as well. If you are interested in starting the process, we have a perfect home questionnaire in the description. You click the link, fill out the short survey, the short questionnaire, and we'll schedule a Zoom call or a video chat to kind of talk about the next steps in the process. That is in the description. You can also, if you have some immediate issues, immediate needs, feel free to call me at 703-539-2053. Also feel free to shoot me an email to abraham@askawalker.com. I think that is all of the info we need to cover right there. All right, so on this trail, as you can see, there's some runners, there's some walkers. You can also ride your bike on this trail. They ask that you be respectful of the trail users with your speed.
Definitely want a mountain bike if you're gonna
ride
on this. It's not exactly smooth or level.
That's true. Morning. Everybody's chipper in the morning. Although I've never done a afternoon session, so I can't really say. Oh, look, they have a log hop.
Yes, we're gonna.
Classic move right there.
Yeah, feel like I'm in PE class, right?
Mm-hmm. Taking physical education out of the school. I'm just playing. I don't know if that's the case.
Theodore is in PE right now, this moment.
True. Okay, so tell us about this park.
Okay, well, as I was saying before, there are lots of things to do here at Burke Lake Park. So when we first entered the park, almost immediately on the left-hand side, there's a driving range. This is a fairly large public golf course here. So there's a 18-hole par 3 public golf course.
Okay.
It's a slightly wooded course. And so in addition to having that, there's the driving range, which is very popular. There were loads of people out already this morning on the driving range. A few people out playing golf. And then there's also the putt-putt golf for those with a skill level like my own. And so what else do they have here? There's a disc golf. When we were driving around, we also passed by the volleyball courts. There are a couple volleyball courts here. So, I mean, this is a place that a lot of people, a lot of families like spend a lot of time. In addition to the carousel and the train, there's also an ice cream parlor here. So, again, popular with the little people.
And the big people.
And the big people,
right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Of course, like most parks, there's picnic tables and shelters.
It's nice and nasty right here.
Yeah, this is as far as I'm going.
Excellent.
But yeah, so let's see. Lots of people like to fish here. So you'll see throughout the trail, you'll find like little benches to sit down near the lake, like we have right here.
What is this in memory of? Paul W. Walls. Paul V. Walls, who loved the beauty of ordinary things. Thank you so much for your contribution, Paul. Mr. Walls.
What else is there here?
There's a boat launch.
There's a boat launch, so you'll see that in one portion of the video. You can actually bring your boats out here. I think it's motorized boats only.
What do you mean paddle boats, right? Well, they do have, you can do paddle boats. They do have some boats with motors. I've seen those as well. You're not gonna bring any deep fishing vessels in this particular boat. I think they're gonna be more along the line of those little flat boats. My dad had a couple of those growing up.
But yeah, so what else is there to do here at Burke Lake Park?
There's a couple picnic areas. Some of those picnic areas you could rent. You can reserve and rent out for your gatherings to make sure that you don't have any issues securing a spot or a segment. There's plenty of parking throughout this place as well.
Yeah. And one of the other things that people like about Burke Lake Park are the campgrounds. It's really nice to be able to go camping without necessarily having to go far outside of the area.
That's
so,
true.
I mean, if you're here in Fairfax County, if you live in Burke specifically, you have a campground right here in your backyard. And the campgrounds are open throughout most of the year. And so as you can see, coming up What is this? Is this the parkway right here?
This is not the parkway. No, this is one of the side streets that cuts through the park. So we're on, the parkway would be on to the east of us.
Okay.
This is the street that cuts through the park through the north. On this road coming up, this is where you get to the campgrounds. This is also where you see, I would say, one of the better pictures of the lake from this little bridge.
Forgiveness Bridge, yeah. Also, I think that this coming up in a little bit, I think it's one of the more popular areas to fish too.
All right, as you can see from the looks of the trees, it is not spring.
It is not.
It is almost winter. Winter is coming. We are filming this second week of December 2020. Any event somebody watches this in 2025 and wonder why people have on masks, there is a pandemic going on.
Now, what I will say about this park in comparison to some of the other ones we've seen is, of course, obviously there'll be leaves on the trees if we were here during another season, but it doesn't look much different outside of that from when we were last here in August.
Right, there aren't really many beautiful plants.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of flowers here. There's not many trees of, vibrant colors or anything like that. So this is, I think this is a fair representation of what the park looks like, if you can imagine, green leaves. Here are the rules about fishing here.
All right, so Burke Lake, 218 acres, season all year, fishing hours, 24 hours a day, it says 24 hours a day, then it said between sunset and sunrise. Must park in the game department lot near the dam. I wonder where the dam is. Anyway, so fishing regulations. We have largemouth bass, creel limit, length limit, I guess.
Yes,
creel is how many you can catch?
Yes, how many you can catch. That's how many you can catch of each specific species, and then how big they can be.
Oh, okay. You said that like you knew what that was.
I actually did know what that was.
Why do you know that?
YouTube, if anything.
Gotcha. Largemouth bass, muskie, crappie, channel catfish, bluegill, and other sunfish, wally. Oh wow, 18-inch minimum for that one. Prohibited except for official duties, camping, yada yada yada, blase blase blase. Excellent. So there you have it.
And the lake is 218 acres, but the actual park is 888 acres. So
oh, is that the case?
That is the case. This is a rather large park.
Look at that view. That's a nice view. I can see why they put these benches right here.
Right?
All right. Oh, we have some hoops. Do your muscle ups here. Look at that. Multi-use trail, please share. Bikers proceed with caution. Animal control strictly enforced. under section 41-25 Fairfax County Code. Burke Lake, in my opinion, is a nice park to, if you want a nice exercise, a nice walking trail that's around a body of water. They have these exercise equipment here, which is a nice touch. There is the boat launch. I personally like to just come and chill out by the boat launch, maybe bring a loaf of bread, feed the animals. I believe we can feed the animals. You would have to check with the park people before you feed the animals. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I've seen people feed them. So, what else is there to do? There's a disc golf here as well, Frisbee Golf. Lots of fields for running. Now, since this is a real estate channel, Burke Lake Park, you can get to fairly quickly. I mean, it's in Burke. It's also adjacent to Springfield. Both of those areas have condos, townhouses, and single-family homes. I would still say that both of those areas are bedroom communities because there's no large employer, I mean, outside of the school system, that's located in those areas.
That's true. But one draw for both of those areas is they're near highly ranked schools. So the pyramids for Burke, the high schools in this area are Robinson and Lake Braddock, and both of those are highly rated high school pyramids.
Since we're talking about schools, we highly recommend that you plug in the address for the property that you're interested in into the Fairfax County boundary locator, Fairfax County Public School boundary locator, just to confirm what school your property is assigned to. You don't want to assume here that you're getting one school and your house actually is going to another one.
It also changes from time to time as well, so it's always a good idea to verify that.
In Burke, you could jump on the VRE if you're going to DC, so that's a nice plus to living in Burke. There's also an H Mart in Burke. I love H Mart. I mean, to anybody that comes here, I don't want you to think H Mart is special, but it is. It's a grocery store, but it's an international grocery store, and they actually sell blue crabs, and we're from New Orleans, so we need blue crabs for our gumbo, and H Mart carries them fresh.
Oh, you know what they also have, which you can't find at most supermarkets here?
What?
Head-on shrimp.
Head-on shrimp, that's true.
Head-on shrimp.
Yes, moving to Northern Virginia, this is the land of headless shrimp.
Headless shrimp.
Headless shrimp and a lot of chicken tenders. Morning. What else do we like about Springfield and Burke? Oh, in Springfield, one of my favorite pastry shops is in there, located in Springfield off of Braddock Road. What is that place called? It's the Italian place.
You mean the one that's near the...
Of the International Market.
The one that's near the International Market that I like?
Yes.
It's called Swiss Bakery.
Swiss Bakery, yes. They have a delicious what is it? Cream-filled croissant? Not a cream-filled.
You like the eclair there, I believe.
I don't like the eclair there. I like
What
the.
do you like there?
I like the Danish, the cream cheese filled Danish. That's what I like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a good Danish. They also have great little sandwiches too, fresh sandwiches. Morning.
Morning.
I think that's my 4th good morning for today. Well, I said good morning to you too. I said good morning to Theodore. Did I say good morning to Abraham? I think I said good morning to Abraham, so that's my 7th good morning. This is working out to be a great day. This is beautiful weather, huh?
It really is.
That's one of the cool things about Northern Virginia. While it does get cold, this fall weather is
It's beautiful.
just
I mean, look, the guy doesn't even have a jacket on.
gorgeous. And it's almost like you're walking outside in an air-conditioned environment. That's slightly, it's like the temperature you want to fall asleep to, but not the temperature you want to be every day. I mean, throughout the day, so you have just on a light little sweater or something like that. Okay, now we're talking about Northern Virginia. One thing I love about Northern Virginia is that you actually have a reason to wear sweaters. Sweaters and sweater vests and quilted vests. You can wear all those things in Northern Virginia. In New Orleans, I had to force myself to wear those things. It was never really appropriate, but it was fashionable. And what's more important than fashion? Nothing. You know what? I think we should have went. Well, I guess we couldn't go the other way, huh? Was there an option to go to the boat launch route?
I don't know.
When we went left, we came to that bridge. When we came to that fork in the road, right when the video began, if we would have went right to the right, we would have made it to the boat launch, because the boat launch is on the other side
Oh, okay.
of the trail, and I'm just not certain. There's really not much more.
Yeah, we're not going to make it all the way to the opposite side of the lake.
I don't think so. And we're already at the 25-minute mark. So at the 25-minute mark, that means, we're doing a little talking, a little chopping it up. So we probably have about a 20-minute walk back to the car. So I'm thinking we go maybe 10 more minutes
Okay.
forward, and then we hightail it back, and then we will go stop off at the boat launch area. I have an appointment.
I'm going to say, we shouldn't go 10 more minutes if you want to stop at the boat launch.
What time is it right now?
On the way home. It's 12:30.
All right.
We should turn back around now if you want to stop at the boat launch.
Excellent.
Another fisherman.
If you live in Burke and you're commuting to DC, you're looking at about a solid hour commute.
That's true. To shorten that, you can always drive to the nearest metro station.
Which would be the Springfield Franconia
Franconia.
metro station, which is still 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If you drove straight there with no traffic, you're probably looking at a 30-minute commute just to get to the metro. And then from the metro, you're probably looking at another
Yeah, it's probably an hour
50
either
minutes.
way.
on the metro as well. So that's just one thing to consider. The reason why Burke appeals to a lot of people is because you get more bang for your buck. So if you're looking for some grass to so your animals could graze, Burke is a perfect place for that. Or if your kids
like to play outdoors.
Play outdoors if you have outdoor kids.
Yes. For a single family home, I think you said they're looking at just under
Wait, we don't want to talk about the price because we don't know when they're gonna
video.
Right.
That's true.
If you're interested in knowing what the current prices are, just send me an email or call us, send me a text. You can also fill out that perfect home questionnaire in the description because we don't know when they're gonna watch this video.
That's true. Now I will say homes out here are a little bit older than some of the other communities that are gonna be closer into the city.
That's true.
You're probably looking at something built in the 70s or 80s.
Yep.
If you're looking in this area versus some of the newer subdivisions that were built in maybe the late 90s, early 2000s.
If you live in Springfield, there are Pentagon Express buses that weave its way through the Springfield area. You will need to verify where that bus picks up at. But we know people who just drive to neighborhoods and just jump on the bus. So even if you don't.
That's true. It can cut your commute time down substantially. Commuting from Springfield to the Pentagon can easily take an hour. But if you're near one of those one of those express bus stops, you can get from your door or from that stop to the Pentagon in 20 minutes flat.
Morning. Now don't quote us on those times. You will have to use your own stopwatch for that experiment. Okay, if you're moving here from another place and you've never lived in Northern Virginia, there is another way people commute here called slugging. That's right. Now, when you first hear the term, you're probably thinking, slugging, what does that even mean? I know, you should be confused because even after I explain it to you, it will make no sense. Slugging is the act of getting into a stranger's car, staying silent the entire journey, and being dropped off at a location with no sign, a location where you really just feel like you're just being dropped off in the middle of nowhere. But this is the art of slugging. Yeah,
well, you'll be dropped off at a specific location in DC.
That's true.
So,
but it's not like a bus stop. You know, a bus stop, there's a sign that says, you know, a bus stops here. There's no slug stops.
So why do people slug? What's the benefit?
The benefit of slugging is we have these lanes called, on the interstate called HOV lanes, which are high occupancy vehicle lanes. And they are free of charge for individuals who have 3 or more passengers in their cars. So the purpose of slugging is so that you meet that 3 passenger minimum limit.
Yes, and then you can actually get to DC in a reasonable amount of time.
In a reasonable amount of time.
Even during rush hour traffic.
That's true. That's true. So that's the purpose of slugging. I don't think that there's nowhere else in the world that has a slug system.
Yeah. Well, and so explain how it works. Is there's a designated spot in different parts of different parts of Northern Virginia where people meet up. You'll show up at your vehicle, 3 folks will get in, and you drive off, or you park your car and hop in someone else's vehicle, who's the slug driver, and you go on into DC.
That's true.
You don't pay them anything. You don't talk to the person. They don't talk to you.
Do not talk.
Those are the rules.
You do not want to get kicked out.
And then you just go on to work. You know, people do it.
People do it. A lot of people do it.
It sounded really strange to us when we first moved here.
It doesn't sound strange when we moved here. It still sounds strange, but it is a workaround, and people are working it.
Yeah, I mean, it gets you where you need to go.
That's
It's
true.
quicker than a metro.
Good morning.
It's quicker than driving your own car.
That's 8 good mornings. That's right.
You know, it's quicker than driving your own car.
Yep.
It's
You don't have
cheaper
to use
than
your
paying.
gas,
Yeah.
right?
So
It's a cool system. It makes a lot of sense when you explain it to people. You just wonder, like, who was the first slug?
yeah, like how did they come up with that?
I
And
bet.
just so you know, there are actually websites dedicated to it if you want more information.
Yes,
if
there-
you Google slugging in Fairfax County or Northern Virginia, you actually find the website
all the stops and
with the stops and also the rules.
the rules.
So check that out if you're interested.
I do know that a lot of women that move to the area or are hesitant about this system. I don't know how to help you get over that. That's just
It's just one of the options.
Yes, an option. Speaking of options in the area, you can also, they have van services that go to different federal buildings that have large employment bases. Like in Kingstown, there's a gentleman that runs a van service that I believe he goes to the USDA building, or one of those buildings in DC that has thousands of offices. Well, for a low fee, you pay him on a monthly basis. You pick up at the Springfield, the Springfield Mall, Springfield Town Center. And again, another way to cut down the time on your commute.
Yeah, he's able to get in the Hov Lane.
Get in the Hov Lane.
He does
You don't
pick
have to
up
worry
and
about
drop
driving. I
off.
think there's Wi-Fi as well. Morning.
Morning.
I don't know if that counts as 2, but that's 10. I'm counting as 2. 10 good mornings right there, ladies and gentlemen. You got to start your day off with 10 good mornings. It has been scientifically proven that if you get 10 good mornings
You have a good day.
and yes, you'll have a great day, not a good day. Any day you make it to the end of the day is a good day. We're talking about great days here. Okay, so we talked a little bit about Northern Virginia. We talked about this beautiful Burke Lake Park here. We talked a little bit about real estate. We talked a little about food. You know, this is a great video. I may have to watch this one myself. I hope you all are enjoying this 4K video footage. This is shot in 4K, 60 frames per second. If you're on a smartphone, that means nothing to you. But if you're watching this on a TV, enjoy that beautiful 4K footage.
What about the desktop?
A desktop, yeah, I guess you could do it on a desktop too. You'd have
Just
to have
depends on the power of the computer.
right, yes. You would have to have a 4K monitor. So 4K monitors, 4K tablets, 4K TVs are watching this impressive video footage. What do you all think? If you've made it to the 33-minute mark in this video, what do you think about these tours that we're doing for you? Do you like them? Do you think that they are providing you with a insider's look to these different establishments? I hope you like them. I like doing them, especially because I'm with the love of my life, the better half of the Walker family and the business. We are so fortunate to be able to raise a family together and work together. We just go this way. What do you like about the videos, Crystal?
I actually just enjoy the walks. I love walking, as you know.
I do know that.
And so I just enjoy getting out here. I'm not a fan of nature, but I do enjoy just getting out here for a nice little walk.
Gotcha. Morning. That's 12, ladies and gentlemen. 12. 12 good mornings. I think I better stop right there because I don't know what will happen if I have too many good mornings. So we're back by that train. I don't think that we should walk to the boat launch. I think we should just get in the car.
I agree.
And drive over. Good morning. Hello. Hello. That's 14 right there.
I think you better stop. I mean,
my good morning meter is starting to
I don't know.
reach the peak.
You're gonna run into people at the boat launch, and then next thing you know, you're saying hello to 20
those
people.
Too. I'm from the South. I can't not say good morning. I can't not greet people. Our eyes connect, and then good morning comes out.
Yeah, actually, go ahead and throw a good afternoon at it now, I believe.
You think so?
It's almost.
I've actually tested the theory that I don't think people care what you say to them. I say good morning to people at like 5 o'clock in the evening. Good morning. Very well, and yourself? See that? People love when you speak to them. They do.
I'm gonna get on the right-hand side here.
Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. I hate when that happens too.
I think we're coming up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Some people, when you say good morning to them, they say, how are you? But they're walking so fast that you really can't answer the question. So it's really just a...
Are they saying horses ride on this trail? Is that what they're saying?
They have horse feet,
I
right?
see that. Those are
Cyclists,
also called
please.
hooves.
Horse feet?
Yeah.
I wonder about those horse feet.
But I don't know. I've seen horses in Burke before.
I mean, I guess you could bring your horse here and walk it.
I mean, we are in a more rural part of Northern Virginia.
Yes, that's true.
Or Fairfax County, I should
Clifton,
say.
we'll
definitely see horses there.
We'll definitely see horses in Clifton. So we are parked right up there. So we're going to get in our car. But if we continued on this trail down that way, we would make it to the boat launch. So we're going to see you at the boat launch. All right, so we are in the parking lot at the boat launch area. I call it the boat launch because I don't really see what else you're supposed to do.
It's the Marina.
The Marina, excellent.
That's what it's called.
That's what the missus calls it. That's what I should call it. The Marina. So we're at the Marina. This is where you launch your boat, your canoe, your jet skis maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No jet skis?
I don't think so.
That's strange, you wouldn't be able to use jet skis.
I mean, don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm not gonna quote you. We're not really water people. If you're Avatar people, we're not a part of the water tribe.
Duh.
If you were in the Avatar, which tribe do you think you belong
Fire,
to?
easily.
The fire?
Oh, they were wicked in the movie.
They were not wicked.
Though, right?
They were misunderstood.
They were misunderstood. I was say I like the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, they were misunderstood. Also,
I didn't get wind, like air bending, like that just wasn't for me.
Right.
Yeah, fire. Earth was cool, but I mean, Earth, really? Yeah, fire. Because then you can like do the lightning thing if you get to the, yeah, fire.
You see, I think I would be either a, oh look, there's a sign. We could have that for our thumbnail. Electric motors only, no swimming.
See, that's what I was telling you. It said when we were on the other side, it said, I think I saw a sign that said electric motors.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, oh look, there are some Fairfax County boats over there.
That's gonna make for a great thumbnail. Lake Burke. Your fishing and hunting dollars, your fishing, hunting, and boating dollars at work. Dogs prohibited from entering lake. Owners subject to trespassing charges. Excuse me. So we're walking to the boat launch area. There's a little pier here. So access to this pier for boat launching only. Please pay boat launching fee at bait house. No fishing in this area. To fishing pier.
Oh, snap.
All right, so this is the boat launch. Like I said, I usually will sit up over here, maybe bring myself a sandwich, some chips, and just watch people watch the animals.
Well, I'm trying to remember. I think they told me
I guess the boathouse is closed. It looks like though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, because of the season?
No, because of the
Oh, because of the pandemic.
coronavirus.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. So there is a place to rent boats, well, canoes. Well, no, these are boats. Boats. They also have life jackets. It's also a bait house as well. I've seen people buy bait here. There's usually on that little black board up there the prices for the bait. Okay, there it says. So facilities will reopen April 2021. Okay, so we have a little fishing map there. So we're here on this map. We have this little area for people who have caught things. Looks like no one is caught. Okay, so down that road, I'm not gonna go down there, but there's a fishing pier right there where a lot of people put their lines out into the water. We could probably see it walking over here. There you go, so that's the fishing pier. And this is Burke Lake. Excellent. If you made it this far in the video, there's going to be just a driving tour of Burke Lake. I'm going to put on immediately after this goes off with some elevator music. If you have any questions about relocating to Northern Virginia or questions about upgrading your current location, you can give me a call to 703-539-2053. There's also the Perfect Home questionnaire in the description. Click on that link, fill out those 8 or so questions, and we'll schedule a video chat to talk about the next steps in the process. My name is Abraham Walker. I'm with Crystal Walker. And that was Burke Lake Park. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.